What's up, guys? My name is Tanner Makinoa. This is Chris, and we are without Ben. It is a sad story. But this is the Oddcast, and let's get into it. What? It's been a minute. We haven't seen each other in 2 weeks?
I've been avoiding you, actually.
I know. You've been creating...
I've been watching these videos, and it's... I don't know if I really want to get into it, but it's like saying if you hang around Hawaiian people too much, then bad things start to happen.
I'm going to have to fight you now.
Yo, that's funny. That reminds me of this one episode of Rick and Morty the other day. He's all like, their dad's like all yelling at Morty and Summer, the kids, and then like he like starts talking about being a closet racist and stuff.
Oh my goodness. That's terrible.
Because he's like dating some like blue alien woman from outer space. And
the dad
is because they're like the mom and dad got divorced or whatever. And he's like, kids, come meet my new girlfriend or whatever. And then he's all like, she's kind of crazy. I'm going to tell her that we broke up, that we need to break up because my kids don't like her because they're closet racists and they don't like her and stuff like that. And they're like, Dad, you're the closet racist. And he's like, no. And then they're like, later they get him to admit it. He's like, okay, I'm a closet racist. Blah, blah.
That's awful.
It's like awful. It's a terrible show, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's terrible. I've never been one to like love Rick and Morty, but I've seen like a couple episodes from the ones that you've shown me. But guys, sad to say, Ben is he passed on.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. He
just texted
busy.
me like 10 minutes ago.
He's busy. He had plans tonight, so he wasn't able to make it. So, we'll carry on. But Chris and I haven't seen each other.
Yeah, we haven't.
Was it 2 weeks? Has it been 2 weeks since we've seen each other last? Because we
hung out once, and then it was the 2 week. Yeah, 2 weeks ago when we shot the last podcast. That's the last time I saw you.
Yeah, because we shot 2 in advance, and then that's nuts, dude.
Because we've been both busy. So I've been building a studio, like a recording studio in my basement. And so, like, I've been kind of, like, off the face of the planet, like, ignoring people. Not ignoring people, but off the face of the planet, like, building that. And it's totally worth it because it looks super sick. And Tanner's been out of town and stuff. So it's like, yo, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
I've been on the go, like, so much lately with work, going to Vegas. And then tomorrow I'm getting on a flight to go to Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Why is this Arkansas or is this Arkansas? But this is not Arkansas. America explain. Or I am confusion. Is that one?
Yeah, she says like I am Confucian at the very beginning of the video. But yeah, I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow morning, so that's gonna be interesting. And then I have a 16-hour car ride just to get to Salt Lake.
I don't think I love anyone that much to do that with them, to drive back with your sister, right?
No, yeah. I love my sister to death, and she's got 3 kids, and she's acting as a single mother because her husband has schooling that he's constantly at and work. So he won't be able to make it. Trayston. So, yeah, I get the opportunity to go and do that, even though I'm kind of dreading the 16 hours, but it's okay. I'll just listen to this podcast and it'll be great.
Yeah.
No, I literally have been like fighting it for so long. I did not want it to happen. But because I'm a good man, I guess I'll go and help my sister. Speaking of fights, bro, Jake Paul, he's like, wham! Gave that boy that hook and he was done. It was like the first round too. I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
Like,
did you see the
I
video
saw like
after?
what are the like clips of it and like reviews. And I just like, dude.
Best part of the fight was Snoop Dogg, hands down.
Snoop Dogg. I didn't see any of the performances either. Did you watch any of the performances?
No, but I saw like somebody's fleet or whatever they're called on Twitter. There were supposed to be stories where they call it a fleet, and they were like, "This is awful," or something. Like it was like a picture of Justin Bieber's performance or something. But I don't know. That's the only thing I saw. Was
like as if Justin Bieber's performance was awful, or like the whole fight.
The performances. So I don't know.
Dang.
But I mean, Justin Bieber's really good, so I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's not good live. I don't know.
No, dude, his voice is amazing.
He's got a good voice, but
this fight, bro, crazy. Because here's the thing, you have Jake and it's like nobody respects him because like everybody's all like, he beat another YouTuber, so what? He beat a basketball player, so what? But they're still like tough.
Pretty sure like a retired basketball player too. Like he was.
Nate Robinson. I thought he was young.
I don't know. I don't know if he's retired or not, but I swear I heard that.
But then he's all like, let me fight an actual fighter, and beats him, and it's
in
like
the first round, whops him on the side of the face and drops him. As much who was it? It was Bradley Martin, who said is no matter how much you hate the Paul brothers,
you got to admit that they're everywhere right now.
They're everywhere because it's so true, dude. Logan Paul was on a show. I think it's on Fox. I'm not sure. It's called The Masked Singer.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
He was on that show, and then he like.
Oh, he was in like some weird like alien costume.
Like, yeah, he was in some costume, and I was like, "What the freak? Like, when did he move to this?" Because like Logan Paul had always been into acting.
Was he singing?
Yeah, he was singing.
Did well.
I think he got out like one of the first rounds, but like it wasn't awful. Like it wasn't terrible.
Probably better than me.
But like
you can't use autotune live. I guess you can't use autotune live, but
I don't know if he was using it. It didn't.
No, probably not for.
Didn't sound too bad. It's funny because when he was on the show, I was watching like reviews on it, and it was like all the judges were like, "It's Jake Paul. It's Jake Paul," and he's like, "I'm not Jake." So
wait. So going back to the fight though, it was interesting because it's like I was watching. It was a clip. It was a suggested clip on YouTube, and it's Joe Rogan talking to, I don't know who he's talking to about the fight, but the guy was like, let me give you purely just the resumes. And he's like, fighter A, like double world champion, wrestling, like super good champion stuff. And Joe Rogan's like, but no striking, right? No striking. And he's like, yeah, no striking. He's like, yeah, so just wrestling. No punches. And he's all like, yeah, but let me continue. And he keeps listing like all these accomplishments that Ben Askren's had. And he's like, yeah, but that's just wrestling, right? And this dude's like, so yeah.
Rogan was on Jake.
Dude, because he was like, because he was like, dude, he's like, you seen Jake, the way he hits the bags and stuff like that? You've seen him train? He's an animal. And he's like, but Ben, he's like, he's still an animal, but he's like, he hasn't done anything with striking. He's just an amazing wrestler. So he's like,
dude, here's the thing. I was talking to Christian about this fight at the gym today.
Yeah.
And Christian was like, dude, because when they went in for weigh-ins, I don't know if you saw any of those videos. Jake Paul is I would say he's pretty stacked. Like he's in good shape.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro, you got to be.
Like he's cut and he's pretty bulky, but like Ben just looked like a dad. Like he literally looked like a dad.
Yeah, dude, I seen him with the shirt off.
I've talked to Christian about it, and Christian was like, "Dude, that's just how he always has looked. Like he's always looked like that, even in the fights like previously."
Did he fight in UFC though?
I think so. I think that's what Christian said. I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know Ben that like well. I'm not on a one-on-one basis with him, but like, it looked like this man just did not prepare whatsoever for this fight. He didn't take it serious. I don't think he did. I don't think anyone who handles any dealings with Jake Paul
takes it
serious because they're like, he's just some pretty boy YouTuber. Boy's coming out. I'm not gonna say I like Jake Paul because I'm not a big fan of him. But you can't deny the fact that homeboy is shocking a lot of people right now.
Here's the thing: is it's like, the fact that we're talking about him like he's winning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you cannot like him and stuff, but obviously, bro,
he's in your face.
He's in your face, and he's like acting like an idiot and like being super disrespectful to his opponents because he knows that people are gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, bro, honestly, dude might not even be like that at all on a personal level. I don't think Eminem is like anything like he talks about in his music.
I don't think any influencer is necessarily who they are on camera. I mean, they can pretend to be this character. That's why people watch it. I mean, if you watch David Dobrik,
because it takes you away from reality.
They're literally all characters.
Yeah,
they're just characters, and
which is interesting because I think it's like they do these crazy things. This is like a total like tangent, but they do these crazy things, and I feel like it totally falsifies our perception of reality and like morality, because they do like all these crazy things where it's like they're messing with people, or like I don't even know. I watched this video of this one dude and he like destroyed his girlfriend's like old car or something and then got her a new one, and people were like, yo, he could have like donated that or like stuff like that. And I'm not trying to like be judgmental or like micromanage people's moves, but it's like that's not real life. People don't just get hire like blow up your girlfriend's car. Like, you know what I mean?
No, here's the thing. I mean, you think about it with any movie that comes out in theater. John Wick.
Yeah, because you know that's America, a movie, though.
All of these things are fake, and the reason why they're entertaining is because we're going to see something that isn't necessarily realistic.
Yeah, because it's so.
And so our imagination's like, I want to see something that I don't. That's not possible.
Yeah.
To my eyes right now. So when you see Captain America just somehow like kicking trash and kicking people like all the way across the football field, like that's just, you know, like we want to see that because it's entertaining. So these YouTubers or influencers, these TikTokers, they put on a show.
And it's like for sure
entertainment. Speaking of Captain America, have you watched Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I haven't.
I'm not going to give any spoilers.
There's some times where it's like I like there's certain movies or shows where I like binge, but other than that, it's like I'm just not that big into movies and TV. Like I am, but I'm not.
I don't want to give any spoilers. I'm going to give my opinion. This show is pissing me off so much. They're taking characters that are awesome and like super cool and turning them into pansies. And it drives me up the wall. And I didn't really notice it until Christian had mentioned it. Because Christian's
such a critic.
Christian's a Marvel.
Such a critic.
He's so big into Marvel.
Such a critic of movies.
And so I was like, okay, let's talk about it. Like, what do you think? At first, I really liked it. Then he brought to my attention these people who literally fought Thanos are getting their hands whooped. Like, they're getting their butts whooped. And so it's like, I'm watching this, and now I have this problem where I'm looking at it, and I'm like, the fight scene is sick. It's awesome, but like, why? Why are they getting whooped? You know what I mean? It's like they take these awesome characters and they just ruin them.
It's like when you see Batman beat like 30 dudes in a room up, and like they're all dead on, like not dead because he doesn't kill, right? But they're all on the floor like half dead. It's like, and then like the next movie he's like struggling against like one person.
Yeah.
Or like you know what I don't understand? He's like fighting Joker, and him and Joker are like going at it, and he's having a hard time. But it's like he just beat 40 dudes, no problem. It's like, are you kidding me?
They have to, dude. They have to have that like rivalry. It doesn't make sense, but those are my 2 cents on the Falcon and Winter Soldier Disney Plus show. I like it. I will say, I mean, it's entertaining. I still watch it. Just not exactly what I would want it to be.
I'm sure they didn't have you in mind when they made it.
Yeah, they probably weren't like, Tanner's going to love this or hate it. No. But, dude, okay. I want to ask, guys, I forgot to mention, this podcast is going to be everywhere because, you know, Ben's not here to keep us in the lines. But I wanted to ask you, this is a question that I heard from Christian when we were in Vegas for work, and it blew my mind. So it kind of has to do with, you know, the simulation.
Oh my gosh.
From last week's episode. But this is what it is. So the question is, if someone were to come up to you right now and say, Chris, I will put you in a simulation right now and it will be your dream life. Anything you want. Everything you want. You'll still have trials and things go on, but it'll be what you want. And you'll live in this simulation. But if you choose to live in it, you can't come back. Are you going to do it?
It like, do I age and I like die?
Yeah. It's like a normal life.
No, in real life.
Yeah.
So it's like just transporting me to
just
like
kind of like whatever your body's doing in that life. So if you're eating and being well nourished and things in that life, in that simulation, your body outside of that simulation is going to be fine. It's just until you die, until that point.
No. Not at all. No, not
Why?
even close. Because I'm super big on like fake stuff. It's just fake, and it's like I see this path in my head right now in real life, and it's like I see where I can make my dream life a reality, like myself doing it. And so it's like I'd rather just say it takes another 5 or 6 years, like I can make it happen myself. I don't need someone else to do it for me.
Okay. So now here's the cherry on the top. This one's the one that threw me over the edge and messed me up real good. What if you were already in that simulation?
And this is my dream life?
You're being told that you can leave this simulation. Your whole life up to this point has been a simulation. What's
it like? I don't get any explanation of what it's like.
You don't get any explanation of what life is outside of this simulation. Are you going to press the button and get back to real life? Even though you have no clue what that life is going to be. Basically saying, I'm fake. Everyone in your family's fake. Your whole life.
Oh, this goes back to that one movie thing. What is the guy who life is a movie? Jim Carrey. We talked about this.
Oh, The Truman Show, yeah.
The Truman Show.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
I'd get out of there. Out of the show.
You're pressing the button.
I press the button, yeah.
You're getting out of this.
Yeah.
Everything that you know right now, you're okay with forgetting. Me, Ben, the Oddcast, everything, your family.
Yeah, because none of it's real. I mean it seems
an emotional connection.
It seems real to me, but yeah, bro, it's fake.
What if I was in a simulation? What if my real self is outside, stuck in this simulation?
I'm gonna find you.
Come find me.
Wake you up.
Yeah.
Then we rule the real world together.
So you're pressing that button, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
No second guessing, or would you?
Okay, well that's easier to say right now.
Right. But do you think right now, if he said you have 2 minutes.
2 minutes
to figure out if you want to press this button, and once you press this button, there's no coming back to this simulation.
Yeah. You know, it'd be funny. We should call someone and be like, dude, somebody just told me I'm in a simulation. I have like a minute and a half left. What should I do? Should I go back to real life? Should I stay here? They'd be like, what?
Honestly, if you were to tell me that, dang, my literally, as soon as I said that, my answer changed. Originally I was going to say, get out of here. Find me and do whatever you need to do. But like at the same time, for selfish reasons, I'd be like, no, stay with me.
Oh, if it was me, you want me to stay?
Yeah, if you called me and you were like, dude, I just got offered this. Do I leave?
Okay, well, here's the thing. If we're all in a simulation, if everybody's in simulation, we all are real, there's like 7 billion people back in real life, then it's like, this is a simulation. Then it's like...
And then it's almost like it's real life?
It's real life, basically. So then if I was told this was a simulation and everybody else was real in the real world, but we're all fake here...
But here's the thing.
I would stay.
What if like change the question?
But if you was made up and
every person that you're seeing right here is actually in the simulation? What if like, even though I'm here in the real life, I'm like out doing whatever. This is a fake me. Our audience is like, what the freak is happening?
So there's 2 of you?
Yeah, because this one's fake.
But the real you's in real life.
In the real life doing who knows what.
Nothing, because you're
wired up. Like what if... I'm saying if they just created me in the simulation, even though I'm not.
Oh, so you're fake. So they took your DNA or whatever, put you in the simulation.
Yeah. So not everyone that you see is in the simulation.
What percentage of people are real? Like actually, like, well, so what I'm saying is like, if I was wired up, this is my simulation. You're wired up in the simulation, and everybody else that exists is actually wired up just in the simulation. But you're saying they just took you, and my brain recreated you in my simulation. Yep. But I do know you in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just go back.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: is it's like, man, I'm going through a crisis right now because
I don't know what I would do.
Like you know what I mean? Because like in real life, I'm going through a crisis and I need to shake things up a little bit.
But it's also like you'll never know what's real. Like you would always be living a lie, and that would mess with me. But then at the same time, I asked my older sister this, Aubrey, and I was like, "Would you do it?" And she told me no. She told me she would stay in it because she's had kids in this simulation. After living, even if her kids were fake, she's like, I still have an emotional connection with them.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. You kids are just
crap.
like, you kids just don't exist.
They just don't even like, yeah. That's intense though. I don't know. I don't know if I could leave. That's a good question though. I will say that's when Christian told me that, I was dumbfounded. Could not figure out my answer for that. I was struck dumb. And then he showed me, he literally that night, he then sends me a post on Instagram, and it's like this guy, and he's standing and looking at a camera, and like there's a girlfriend in the background hanging a photo and like all this stuff. And then you see him do this, and like something stopping his hand from touching his face. And then all of a sudden you see him do and take off this thing, and the background fades away. And he was in a simulation. It tripped me out, dude. I'll have to show you after the podcast, but intense stuff, dude.
I mean, we already found out last week I made it out of simulation.
Yeah.
So
what was it like?
I can't talk about it.
Dude.
We can joke about it. I could say I this, but once I start describing it, bro, they're going to
Did you know that people actually believe that this world's a simulation?
Oh, yeah, dude. There's people who believe the planet's flat. There's people that believe that DogeCoin's a bad investment, too, and they're crazy.
DogeCoin, bro. Dude, I made like $700 off of that thing. Not much, but like.
Let me check right now. I've made about with all of my cryptos. I've made about $2,000 at this point, and I'm like sitting here like, what? Like it's so like literally. Here's the thing. So I bought 1,000 DogeCoin. Mm-hmm. Like a couple months ago, because Joey Swole was all like, buy Dogecoin. So I bought Dogecoin, and I bought it, and it hit like 7.2 cents or whatever. And then it started to go back down, and I bought it on the dip a little bit, but then it still kept going down. Yeah. So I lost like $400, and I was like, ooh, pull out. I'm like, I just lost $400. April 12th, bro. I literally am just, I don't know. I'm sitting at, what was that, Monday? I'm sitting at my sister's house because I was watching her kids with my mom because she was on her anniversary trip with her husband. And I just like have this thought. Yeah, I'm going to buy some more Dogecoin again. Why not? I'm sure it's going to go up. Literally like 11 a.m., noon-ish, it's still like 7 cents.
Yeah.
And like I buy 200 with the $600. It was like $680 I had. I bought $200 Dogecoin, 200 Bitcoin Cash, and like $279 whatever the rest with Bitcoin Cash. And then all of a sudden, I checked later that night, and Dogecoin went from like 7 cents to like 30 cents. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I like literally in that like one day, I made like $600. So then I bought a bunch more, and then now it's at like 40 cents, and it's going down and up. And tomorrow's Doge Day. They were shooting this on April 19th. And tomorrow's 420, and so it's funny. So they're just like stacking the memes on top of the memes because it's 420 National Weed Day, right? And so they're it's national. They changed it to National Doge Day Doge Day. And there was like 80,000 tweets about it. Hashtag today. Elon was tweeting about it and stuff. And so Dogecoin's going way up. And I'm like, bro, I put so much money into Dogecoin, and I've just been making so much money with that. And like, I was checking my cryptos today, and I have Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Ethereum Classic, and Dogecoin, right?
Yeah.
I check all of 5 of them today. All 4 of the other ones are red. They're going down. Dogecoin's the only one that's green. I was like, and they said it was a meme, bro.
Dude, Dogecoin. Go buy your Dogecoin if you haven't, but only when it's low.
Yeah, don't buy it at the highest it's ever been, right now.
I didn't put too much into it. I'm kind of bummed, but that's a ballsy move. But guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Oddcast. Again, my name is Tanner. This is Chris, and we are without Ben. Rest in peace, Ben.
Bless up.
All right, peace.
What?